When I was chosen as the Activity Professional of the Year, when I gave my acceptance speech, I said, you know, I never was a prom queen, I never was the president of the student council. This has to be the biggest honor of my life, and it was. When I started, there wasn't, our profession didn't have a whole lot of credibility. We were the bingo ladies, or we often laugh about the 3 B's of activities: bingo, Bible study, and birthday party.
When I first entered the profession, I had a wealth of energy for the residents and plenty of energy to spare. But just like any job, as a few years go by, you need something to refuel you, to re-energize you, and really I feel that that's what MnSWAP conferences do for me.
The first convention was a little intimidating for me. And the only reason why I say that is being one out of the 6 males attending a convention.
One day I was out in the hallway playing horseshoes with a man, and everybody's looking at me and making remarks about, wow, what did she get him out there? And then I was in the smoke room with this man, he was drawing pictures, and everybody's going, I didn't know he was an artist. And that kind of launched my career off in the activity field. When I first started, I remember having walked in and seeing the activity room. There was a little lounge on the south end of the building with a few craft bins in it, and I think that's all we had. So maybe some bingo cards in the corner.
I was an activity professional 10 years before we had any kind of a support organization. And it was such a wonderful thing for me to finally belong to a group that really helped me lend credibility to what I did.
And that's not anything what we're like today. I just enjoy being able to help somebody set up a computer program now. It just seems so different to see our seniors coming in and being able to do those things. Everyone carries their own cell phones around.
I also have watched this organization mature. I go back to the days where we stored everything in our extra closet at home. Nothing was computerized. We weren't incorporated, so basically the board members were responsible for the good and the bad that happened in the association.
I've seen a big change from just entertaining our residents to enhancing their lives to making it such a home-like atmosphere and watching people grow.
It was just wonderful to finally belong to an organization that said, hey, you know, we have an important role to play in the long-term care team, and we need to take credit for it. To be a board member, you were pretty much doing it gratis. There wasn't much reimbursement for your travel or your participation in the board, so you really had to be committed to the cause. And once I got to know some of the other board members and I had that camaraderie, I really felt that commitment to the board and to the purpose of MnSWAP.
What a great way to learn how an organization works is becoming involved, learning the integral parts of an organization, the planning that is involved, the dedication of the many board members that I had the honor of serving with over the years.
I went to my first conference as an activity assistant in Wilmer, Minnesota, and like Terry, somebody decided that maybe I needed a job. And that's when I became treasurer for MnSWAP. On my way home, I thought to myself, what did you go and do now?
There's more to, the conventions than people think. You know, they come to the convention, they have a good time, they listen to the keynote speakers, but if it wasn't for the dedicated workers on the board of directors, it wouldn't be as successful as the organization is.
Attending MinSwap conferences was the best way for me to feed my drive for continuing education.
I think what's so great about coming to the conferences is we're constantly in the business of making fun for other people, and not that it's all about fun and games or anything, but to just go and be fed ourselves is such an important part of being successful as an activity professional.
Well, the first conferences I attended with coworkers were energetic and powerful. There were so many activity professionals, and all with a passion that I was just starting to recognize within myself. And I knew that this was the career for me.
For the first seminar attending, was just really amazed at the educational opportunities, the support that the organization offered.
I think that MinSwap and going to those conferences with my coworkers helped me to bond with my peers, which allowed room for discussion. I mean, on the drive up there and on the way back and in between breaks, and sometimes right in the middle of the program. You know, we'd be exchanging ideas, brainstorming a couple new things we could do, and then thinking about how we could bring that back.
We had great times. We had so much fun. I remember the year that I was running for president, my two main campaign people were my sister and my friend Linda Schmitz, and they were dressed as bag ladies, and my campaign slogan was something stupid like, Beth is our bag, or vote for Beth, she has it in the bag, or something like that. Well, as part of their fun, they jumped in the pool dressed in their costumes in Duluth. Now, I don't know if they got shoved in the pool or if they did it on their own, but we had lots of fun times, and it's not all about seriousness and hard work, but it's learning how to have fun together.
We've done a lot of themes over the years. I remember our theme in St. Cloud, we did a Tom Sawyer theme.
We had Star Trek. We had Back to the 50s. We had a casino theme one year. So we had lots of fun, lots of crazy costumes. That was part of the fun. I was always a little disappointed when people didn't get into the fun of that, because like Betty said, we're in the business of making fun for other people all the time. How about just having a little good old fun ourselves?
Through my experiences working as an activities professional and my experiences and the seminars that were provided by MinSwap has helped me grow in many ways. Not long after I left the board of directors, I did leave the activities field, but still continued to work in the long-term care industry. I have a much greater understanding and respect for all of the individuals out there who provide the therapeutic activities, programming that our residents need, touching their lives in so many different ways.
We need the young blood to come in. We need their ideas, we need their support and their commitment to our profession.
In my new role in long-term care, I can still utilize all those skills that I learned as an activity professional and through MinSwap.
The MinSwap organization values our professional growth, and thus I value the organization.
Friendship, mentorship, camaraderie, networking, and education are the words that best describe what MinSwap is all about.
I feel very, very fortunate to be able to say that if I had to do it all over again, I would do the same thing that I did. I don't know many people that can say that in their lifetime. They talk about the number of times people change careers in their lifetime. That wasn't even a consideration for me.